Good morning, everyone. Jill B. Denson here with Beauty Control Mobile Day Spa, and I am here to teach you a little bit about a summer facial as well as a 4, maybe 5-step makeup routine. But I wanted to start out first to let you know that June is Who Month. This is our little Who bear. And what WHO stands for, it stands for Women Helping Others. Now the WHO Foundation, supports community-focused charities. I'm going to put him right back here. A little spa. Anyway, we support community-focused charities that serve the overlooked needs of women, children, and families. So I have a goal of raising $100 in the month of June to donate to the WHO Foundation. And then, as you know, it all rolls up into a big overall company goal of $40,000. But my piece is $100. So I'd love to have your support in that. So let's talk about summer facial or summer skin. First of all, you may see an increase in breakouts, summer pimples. And what causes that? You're outside, you're sweating, you're producing more oil, you've got dirt from the outside, you've put sunscreen on to protect yourself. Well, all of that can cause the perfect zit storm. So what we want to do, you want to do like 4 things. You want to cleanse, and you want to use something gentle because your skin is, sun-kissed, and it might be a little sensitive depending on how much sun you've had. You want to exfoliate to remove the dead, flaky skin. You also want to rehydrate your skin because, as you know, the sun will dry you out. And when you're dehydrated from the inside as well as the outside, your pores are tricked into producing even more oil, which then gets trapped under that dry, flaky skin we were just talking about. And so also you want to treat any breakouts, but you don't want to go and buy something really aggressive to cleanse your whole face or to fight that, because what's going to happen is then you're over drying the sun-kissed skin. So you want to get some sort of like a stick, a duo stick that you can just dab on when you have the breakouts versus of doing your whole skin and drying it out. So let's talk a little bit about the layers of skin. And we've talked about this before, but these are the top layer of skin. That is our cornflake layers. And now this, we want to remove it. The second layer of skin, this is your damaged skin. This is where you have your sun damage, your wrinkles, your dryness. And then down here is the new skin cells. And you want to get those to the top. And of course you want to protect those, and we will talk about that as well. But the main thing, and we were talking about breakouts during the summer. What's going to happen is you have this dead skin sitting here. You're going to have oil and dirt, and it gets trapped in these various layers. Then it gets bacteria. Then you have either the blackheads or the breakouts. So that's why we want to get rid of that. So as you know, there's a chemical and a physical exfoliation. And about once a week, assuming you don't have a sunburn, you want to do an aggressive microderm appeal treatment. This has got plant enzymes or fruit enzymes that actually break down the glue that holds those skin cells together. Now that's your physical chemical exfoliation. Then it has crystals in it that will deeply exfoliate the dead skin. But most of us are really busy, and every day we're thinking, okay, we really want to do a nice cleanser. We want to do a good facial. So what I'm going to show you now is what I call the busy woman's facial. I have chosen a smooth line that is a very gentle, very hydrating line, and it moisturizes and it also has antioxidants in it. So the first thing we're going to do is with our cleanser. This cleanser has got a Sauvignon Blanc grapeseed extract. It has licorice root, which is a brightener, and it also has green tea leaf extract, which helps from premature aging. As you see, it is a lotion. What's great about this is the fact that you will be able to actually remove this without water. You can tissue it off if you need to, so that's great for traveling. So then the next thing I'm going to utilize is our green tea mask. This is like sunshine in a bottle because it heats up. So what's great about that is it opens your pores and it's going to break down cellular debris that's clogging those pores so that it purifies the skin and it's going to restore moisture. And it's also yellow, so it makes you think of sunshine. So the next thing is an exfoliator. Now I have some notes, so I'm going to move my notes for a second. Because the exfoliating polish, this is a gentle polish. This isn't your Walmart scrub that's got those seeds that are just going to scrape the top of your skin. This has jojoba beads. Jojoba beads are going to gently polish while they're dispersing moisture on your skin. It also has vitamin C and vitamin E because we always want to nourish our skin not only with moisture but with vitamins. So we want our skin to be healthy. So, like I said, normally you would cleanse morning and night. You use your exfoliator 2 to 3 times a week. Since this is gentle, depending on your skin type, you can use this up to every day. And then if you wanted to do a mask, you would do this a couple of times a week. It's very gentle. It's for all skin types. And you would just moisten your face, apply it, leave it on for 2 minutes, rinse it off. You've got the effect of a 20-minute mask in only 2 minutes. But what I like is sometimes I do what I call that busy woman's facial. I take a little bit of cleanser. I take just a drop of the green tea mask, and then I take a little bit of the exfoliating polish. So I have all 3 here. And so then you would massage your hands together and then just massage it all over your face. I mean, you've gotten in the shower, you've turned the water on, you've turned around so that water's hitting you in the back, and so now you're just massaging. And you do this for about 2 minutes, and it feels so good because it's opening, the heat is opening up those pores, allowing the jojoba beads to gently polish and remove that dead skin. So again, you would do that for about 2 minutes when you're in your shower at home, and then just turn around and just rinse that off. And as I was saying, what's great about this cleanser is that you can actually towel it off so that if you don't have water, you will be able to do that. Now, the next thing you want to follow with is your refining toner. This is alcohol-free. Again, it has the Sauvignon Blanc grapeseed extract, which is an antioxidant. It has licorice root. Again, that is for the brightening, as well as the green tea, and that is for your anti-aging as well. Now, this is going to remove the last traces of cleanser, any extra of the beads that you maybe did not get off. It clarifies your pores. Now your skin feels more refreshed. It feels firm, tight, refined. So that you would do morning and night. The next thing follow with is a hyaluronic acid cream. Think of hyaluronic acid as a moisture magnet. It attracts 1,000 times its weight in moisture. So this is known as the most powerful moisturizing ingredient known to science. Then I have the same sort of hyaluronic acid for my eye. Next, we'll follow with an AdvancedC protection cream. It's SPF 20. It has major antioxidants. That is going to protect you from the free radicals. Free radicals are the smog and the that we have out, the aggressors out in the environment, as well as fluorescent lights, as well as, like I said, the smog and the emissions from your cars. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I heated it up first before you put it on your face. You always want to heat your moisturizer before you apply it on your face. Do you hear that bird? We had this bird outside, and it attacked. Our neighbor's cat comes and sits on our front porch. So that bird is out there chirping at the cat, and yesterday I saw it. It was funny. It came out and went, pow, it attacked it. Anyway, but that's the noise that you're hearing in the background. So it also has a concentrated vitamin C. What vitamin C is going to do is going to brighten your skin. It's going to help with sagging. It's going to help with fine lines and hyperpigmentation. So now your skin will be healthy and glowing. So then you always want to have a line minimizing cream. Again, this one has Sauvignon Blanc grapeseed extract, the black tea ferment that we talked about. So this helps volumize, it helps to smooth, it restores the firmness. And now you're going to see a reduction in lines, and it had your hydration as well. Now at nighttime, you're thinking, well, I really don't need SPF 20 at night, right? So you definitely want to have a night cream. This has a night jasmine in it. Again, an antioxidant, has peptides. It is non-greasy, and it also helps with moisturizing, and it absorbs quickly. Now, a couple of things. You're thinking, okay, I'm going on vacation. I'm taking a vacation from everything, including cleaning my skin. So you don't want to do that, because you definitely want to get the dirt and oil off your skin. Otherwise, you'll have breakouts. One of the options is makeup remover wipes. They're real easy. They're easy to carry. You just pull them out and remove your makeup. That's a great alternative to carry with you on vacation. Another alternative is a micellar water. This is very easy to use. You just take a towel and you just press it, and then you remove it all over your face. It's quick, easy. Whole family can use it. It doesn't leak. You carry it to the beach, to the gym. Another great alternative if you're taking a vacation from your full skincare routine. Another summer must-have. This is a Corrector Comfort Lotion. This has allantoin as well as hydrocortisone. So what's great about this, it's going to calm that skin. So if you have a sunburn, you can apply this. And I bring this up because when I do get sunburn, sometimes I will use this instead of my moisturizer, because it helps soothe, it adds moisture, and it just makes it feel so much better. For that first night, to take away that initial sting and burn. It helps with bug bites, it helps with poison ivy, just everything. Again, the whole family can use. So that was quick and easy. It only took me 11 minutes when I was just jabbering about all kinds of things to you. So that's a real quick, easy skincare for you. So now let's go into the makeup. There's only four steps. We're going to use a CC cream. We're going to use a bronzer. We're going to use a mascara. And we're going to use a lip balm. So the first thing I want to start with is our CC cream. I know you guys have always heard of tinted moisturizer, and you've heard of BB cream. Well, BB cream kind of took the place of tinted moisturizer. It's kind of like a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner together, right? Real easy to wear. Well, CC cream takes it one step further. It also has your anti-aging ingredients in it. It has SPF 20, has a light reflective particles, so it helps to do exactly what it says. It corrects the color in your skin. So if you had different colorations, typically with a CC cream, tinted moisturizer, and BB cream, they come in like light, medium, and dark. Now, whereas your foundation will come in your various colors of N1, N2, P2s. So with a CC cream, what's great about this one, it's going to go on, it's going to be a white, put it together, and then you just massage it in, and it will change the color to be the color of your skin. I'll show you on the back of my hand. See how it goes on? Then you massage it in until it matches your skin tone. I mean, is that not the most incredible thing? So, you can wear this alone. Again, it's a nice sheer for just every day, going to the beach, going to the pool, running around, playing with the kids. Now, you can also wear it as a primer on when you want to really put your foundation and do your full makeup. It's so great as a primer because, again, it has moisturizer, it has SPF. Now, you guys are thinking, well, you just put SPF on in this and SPF on in this. Well, I did a live about a week ago, so go back and watch it again. Remember, there's two types of SPF. There is one that is a broad spectrum that does UVA, UVB, and it is chemical and it absorbs those lights and reflects it out. That's what you're going to have in here. Your titanium dioxide, which is your physical, which just reflects it back. So, and you really need both to get your full coverage. Now, you're trying to decide, well, do I do light, medium, or dark? Now remember, during the summer, you've protecting your skin from the sun. So your face is typically whiter than the rest of your body because you've worn your hat, you've worn your shades, you've put your sunscreen on because you don't want to get those lines that you get from being in the sun. So you want to match closer to your skin. So you may need a medium or a dark when you're typically light. And when you do that, be sure that you carry it down onto your neck so that you have even coverage. So the next thing of when I in the steps up there I said 4 or 5. Well, for me, because I have the dark circles, I actually follow with a little bit of concealer. I like the under eye concealer because I do have the dark circles. Yes, I just did that. Just pat it in. If you need to blend it a little bit better, take a beauty blender. Love it. You want to apply some moisture to it. This was a little bit of hydrating mist. And the reason you do that is because, one, it keeps the product from going back into the sponge, but it also helps to blend this evenly so it doesn't get into any creases that you may have. So now that we have that all nice and blended. So now the next thing we're going to start with is our bronzer. So this is basically step 2, the concealer 1, and you will take either a kabuki brush or either a powder brush, whichever one. And as you see, this has got like 4 different colors, and you just swirl all colors together. You want to give yourself a little bit of glow, because remember we were talking about matching our skin. So the sun's going to hit your forehead. You want to go around, get under your chin, under your here in case you have any jowl. And again, to even out that color. We're not doing our eyes because we want our eyes to be a little bit. Now I'm doing a little bit right here so that it blends in. Of course, you want to do your chin. So now you've added a little bit more color back in. So the next thing, our blush. You want to take this dark color over here. You always want to follow that line of your jaw. You don't want to go too far over. You want to go up around your temple, carry it into your hairline so that it's giving you a lift. So now we have our blush. You want to take the lighter side, and that's going to be your highlighting. So now we've done our blush and our highlighting as well as giving ourselves a glow. The next thing we want to do, now we're going to do our eyeshadow with this. So we take the lightest color, put it all over our lids. Next, you will take either the medium or the dark, whichever works best for you. And that will be your contour here. Come over a little bit on the corner, go into your crease. Always blend, blend, blend. Now remember, I'm doing this on a phone without a mirror, so it may not be exactly perfect, but you get the idea. So now, you come back with the lighter color again and kind of go over your lid. You could also use the medium. So next, we're going to get an angled brush. You want to mist the angled brush with some moisture. Take that darkest color again. And you're going to use that as your liner. And you want to line as close to your lashes as you can. Always put just a dab under here. Don't go dark. You want to keep that very subtle. It's just enough to give your lashes some definition. Okay, so the next thing, our brows. Take a brow brush. Of course, you want to brush your brows first. Take that darkest color and then just go through. Look at the difference. I mean, can you see that? This, it frames my eye. It gives me a lift. Over here, it looks like I have nothing. So let's even this out. Now, when you have your mirror and you can see exact, you probably will need to go back through just to brush it a little bit so that it looks very natural. So, next step, mascara. This is going to lengthen and curl and condition. It's a dramatic lash. It's water resistant. We also have a waterproof. What's great about the waterproof, I typically put dramatic lash on top and then put the waterproof on bottom so that when you're out in the heat, it doesn't drip onto your face. Another trick that you can do is take waterproof and then go back over your lashes after you put your basic water resistant mascara on. Then you come back with a waterproof and put it on top of it so it seals it and keeps it protected. So when I come back for a second, I don't always go to the bottom, especially if it's a quick makeup. Sometimes you can just tip the top of your lashes to add a little bit more length. Again, I really like this Dramatic Lash mascara because it gives me really long lashes without fibers. And now the next step is to take your lip balm. This is an SPF 20 because we want to protect our lips as well. And I'm going to take a brush and apply this with a brush. And you may want to do it with just out of the tube. Okay. So it gives you a little bit of a gloss. But what you can do now that trusty bronzer that we had, you can take one of the colors out of the bronzer and put it on your lips. now you have some color on your lips. So that's it. That, I mean, quick, easy. It was 4 steps. It was your concealer, mascara, lip balm, this incredible bronzer that not only served as a bronzer all over our face for color, it also gave us a little bit of blush. It gave us our eyeshadow, the highlighter, as well as the contouring. It gave us our liner. It gave us our brows, and it also added color to our lips. So this is great for traveling. I mean, 4 pieces. You've got everything you need. And then if you're like me and you need a little bit of help under the eye, then you would bring a concealer that works for you. Now, I wanted to bring up a couple of things that I use for summer. Is a hydrating mist. You guys saw me use that a few minutes ago on my brush to do my brows and my liner. Well, it's also great to set your makeup. And it is cucumber and ivy extracts in it. It also has a moisturizing ingredients in it as well that absorbs the moisture and brings moisture to your skin. It's great when you're outside, you're hot and everything, you just mist it and it just cools you off, and so you're misting good stuff on your face. Another thing that is a must-have for me during the summer is a natural primer. When I put a full makeup on, this, you put it on, put your moisturizer on, then you put your primer, and then you put your foundation. I know we mentioned using the CC cream as your primer. But what I like about this one, and you can put this on before the CC cream as well, it has particles that absorb oil. So if you tend to get oily and shiny during the day, put this on and it will take away that shine, and it helps your makeup from just being eaten and put back and just falling off, during the day. Another primer that is really, really, I think essential, basically at all times. Again, we did a color correcting class on this in my Everyday Beauty group where we do classes and tips and things. So you'll have more detail, but basically for the summer, the green negates the red. So just a little bit, and you just apply it. So if you get that little bit of sunburn, you put that on before you put your foundation on, and it takes that redness away. You can put it on breakouts. If you happen to get a breakout, you can put it in everyone in the family, because you put it on really sheer. You don't want it to look like Shrek or Kermit, but it just literally negates that redness. So that is the simple for today, just quick and easy. I wanted to let you know, if you're in the Houston area, I am scheduling ozone facials, or also known as oxygen treatment facials, here in my home studio right here. So be sure and message me or call me so that we can get you scheduled. I will also be doing color and style classes so that we can get ready for the fall. So be sure and let me know if that's something that works for you. Another thing, if you know anybody that's looking for part-time work or needs just something to do during the summer, or maybe just needs a plan B, have them talk to me, because what I do is nice and flexible and fun, and I get to teach people. So again, just let me know. So let's go back to this out the door in 4. This incredible set, which is so easy and quick and great for traveling, it's less than $100. So in the comments, say, tell me more. I'll send you the exact price. If you tag 4 of your friends, you get $10 off that price. And if you share, you'll also get free shipping. So be sure and let me know, say, tell me more below so that you can get this incredible set for less than $100. And also, don't forget, Who Foundation Month is this month. 5% of all orders go back to the Who Foundation to help women and children. And have a great week. I'll be going live again later this week. And have a good summer. Talk to you soon. Bye.